Hey everybody, Ian Maddox, Hitchcock Maddox Financial Partners. It's another beautiful day here in Trussville, Alabama, and connecting with you on our HMFP Financial Planning Simplified video series. Had this video been shot last night at my house, I would have had an N95 mask on, covered in white dust. The mask wouldn't have been to protect me from COVID-19, but rather drywall dust. And what I want to talk about is very current, and that's the disruption of COVID-19. It's how it's impacting me personally, how it's impacting clients. We've also woken up to a drop in GDP, domestic gross or gross domestic product, which is a broad measurement of economic production in the United States, both services and products. And just for reference, that has dropped. We've gone from where we were down into a deep valley that has not been seen for 70 plus years. We're talking about Great Depression era numbers that we have to go back to, or close to it, not quite, to see that kind of drop in GDP, which is it's monumental. It's important. But back to the disruptions of COVID-19 and my lovely N95 mask. So my daughter just graduated high school, class of 2020, and there's many of you around the nation with kids that are in the same boat. And if you're watching this and you're a younger person, maybe you just graduated, then you feel the pain here with this circumstance. But our daughter is going into nursing school, and it just so happens that here near Trussville, Birmingham, Alabama metro area, we have one of the top medical teaching centers in the country. University of Alabama, Birmingham, UAB. If you're in medicine, you're probably familiar with it. And because of that, she didn't really see the need to go to any of the other universities in our state, some of which have great nursing programs. But you know, she just liked the UAB program. So go Blaze. And but here's the thing. I was covered in drywall dust because I'm converting my basement into a studio apartment. And that's because of the disruptions that are being experienced at universities all across the country. One, reductions in enrollment, right? Just whatever, economic downturn, stress, anxiety, whatever it is, just fewer people enrolling in universities or colleges. But two, many universities are moving towards a virtual environment, and you start to lose some of the value. Why do we send our kids off to college? We send them off, yes, for further education, to prove their academic chops, their organizational discipline, but a lot of it's the culture, right? It's this idea of they're moving closer to adulthood, they have some independence and freedom, make some decisions, make some mistakes, learn from them, fail forward, that whole idea. But when you start to take away some of those elements, the value of the college campus experience dwindles. And with our daughter, this is just our circumstance, everybody's is different. Your son or daughter may be going off to another state, you know, or 100 miles away within state, and you may make a different determination, but we just didn't see the value in sitting in a dorm room working on a laptop when she could be home working on a laptop. Anyways, you get my point. Long story short, lots of disruptions. The economic impact of COVID is still being realized, probably is going to be realized for a while. To have that drop in GDP in the span of, what, 24 weeks, 36 weeks is astounding. Astounding historical precedents for the economy to pull back that far. The conversations I'm having with clients, so let's apply this to a financial planning concept. If you're college student, we've talked about that. That's just personal disruption in your life. But from a planning standpoint, the thing that I'm talking to a lot of clients about, particularly those that are maybe in later stages of life, more conservative, more on fixed income. I think a defensive positioning right now makes sense. There's just so many unknowns, and we don't do wholesale changes. We never have recommended that to clients, but I think that you can make shifts here and there that adjust your risk exposure. And so just with so many unknowns right now, that just seems to make sense. That's what we're communicating to our clients. At the end of the day, you need to connect with your own advisor, your financial planner, tax attorney, accountant, whoever it is you go to for wisdom when you make financial decisions. We've said that many times, and we'll continue to say that. If we can ever be of help to anybody, Ian Maddox, Richard Hitchcock, and Rebecca, we're all here to help you. Reach out if we can, if you would like to. Again, Ian Maddox, HMFP. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.